But you can support us. When I say us, it's me together with my husband, Pastor Isosakis. The live recording is not mine alone. Yes, we are doing it together. You can support us through our till, M-Pesa till number 3423080. 3423080. You can support us through that. And in case you are not able to send through the till number, you can use 0715 666 132. Na Mungu atawabariki sana sana. Above it all, kindly keep us on prayers. Keep us in prayers that the kind of sound that you're going to record that day, it is a song. They are going to be songs that are going to heal and restore our nations in the name of Jesus Christ. God bless you. I look forward to seeing you that very day. Shalom.
Ulipozimia mwili wangu, ulipodhoofika, ulitokea ukanitetea, ulitokea ukanitetea. Oh, neema yako Yesu imenitetea, neema yako Yesu imenitetea, neema yako Yesu neema yako Yesu neema yako
Thank you for watching EBN TV, and this is the Spheres of Life. It's a long time that we've not seen here, and it's only last Sunday that we were not around because of some reasons that we could not afford. But thank God that you're still keeping with us and you're keeping in step with what you're doing. And what we normally do here on the Spheres of Life, we make sure that we challenge you, and we make sure that every story that we have here make you grow in one way or the other. And I'm glad you're there, and I'm glad you've been there every time that we have a show like this one. And I remember I'm your host, Jeff Kimayu, and what we normally do here is that we make sure we have accountability, we have transparency, and we have sanity in every story that we share here, because we do it from the original source, because from the originality of the source is where we get credibility and reliability of the stories that we share. Our social media platforms always remain TLP TV on YouTube and Somba Jeff the Legend on Facebook. I'm glad the guest we have on studio tonight is a guest that we had hosted here some times back, and she'll help you understand who she is and be covering most of the things that will help you grow. And this is the scarred footprint. Welcome to EBN TV. You can send your comment, you can share, and you can still comment, and we shall be reading your comments as we move on with the flow of the show. Welcome to EBN TV, Monica.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Man of God.
Yes. How was your day?
It was good. It's a Sunday.
Yeah.
So I had some good time in church.
Yes.
The Lord ministered so powerfully, so powerfully.
Yeah.
And I really want to thank God. Our minister today was my mother,
Yeah.
Dr. Sarah.
Well, that's great.
Yes, and she ministered in a very, very mighty way. I thank God for her. Yes.
Yeah, that's great. So, you were here some times back.
Yes.
And we had part of your story, and today we are going to get the second part or even the end part of the story. But I know someone's story may never end, because every time you're growing, every time you're experiencing different things. So I know through what you shall be doing here, there's someone who is broken-hearted. There is someone who is so much challenged and maybe pressed by issues. They feel that I'm not getting to any solution, but with you, having a source of information and having a source of information where you've gone through it to be so helpful, because it is evident and it is you who instance the story. So before we go to the stories, before we go to how you grew and how Monica found themselves, we want to know who Monica is, because I think many who are watching right now, I think they were not there as we started the show last time.
Right, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe it's good to say praise the Lord.
Yes.
Because I am born again.
Yeah.
And I love the Lord so much as the Lord and Savior of myself and of my life.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I'm born again.
Yeah.
So my name is Monica. Our favor, that's how people know me. But my official name is Monica Wamboi Mbogwa. Mbogwa is my husband.
Yeah.
That means I'm married. I am a mother.
Yeah.
Professionally, I'm a teacher, high school teacher. I teach biology and agriculture somewhere in Nairobi, a school called County Girls.
Yeah.
And I think that's all. And I'm a minister of gospel through music.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
No wonder the name Monica Wafeva.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, thank you. And you're lucky you don't teach languages, because there is something that happened in the Butere house last week. And because you're a teacher and you're privileged today, because I think it is just 1 week that is ending after the episode and the ordeal that took place. Government fighting young people because of a play, and the playwright is part of the government. And before we move further, I would like to know from a teacher like you, what is the purpose and what is the reason for fasihi in our life? Let me use the Swahili.
You know, fasihi or literature, it can come from, it can be built from anything. And I think that's what people don't understand, that fasihi can be, it can be built from just a mere cup, just a mere tree. It can just come from anything. And that is what people don't understand. And I think the play came up from whatever is happening in our nation. But I also understand, on the other hand, we are somewhere where we don't know which side to lie. You know, because people are, indeed, they are suffering. So there are those who are feeling that the play was not good. There are others who feel that the play should have been allowed to go on. But it is good that the viewers get to understand that because it is a play can come up from anything. And for this matter, it came from the emerging issues that are happening in our country at this particular time. So I feel like I wish people understand that it is just anything, just the way people would talk about roads, the way people would talk about a mountain. It can just be anything. But as I have said, that it is also good to understand that right now the the country politically, there are so many battles and chaos, and I think that is where the issues is coming from. If the nation was stable, this play would still have gone on without question marks. But it's because that there is a lot of uncertainties and there is a lot of instability in our political world as a country. I think that's why they have an issue.
Okay.
Yes.
And on that note, are we not supposed to correct our leaders, political leaders?
We should. We should. And it is good to understand that as a leader, correction can come from anywhere. Imagine you can also be corrected by your own child. You can be corrected by correction can come from anywhere. So it's good that they get to understand that where God has put them, they should be keen to listen. And me, I always say that a good reader is the one who listens to the people around, to the people that God has given. My mom, I think I'll talk about Dr. Sarah because she has made me. She always tells us in the team that the older person, if you expect the younger person to respect you, you should also respect them. You should also respect them. And because also the young one requires respect, you understand? So this leader, as where God has put them, they should also acknowledge that they require an insight from whoever. That is what they are lacking. Then I think they have a long way to go. Correction can come from anywhere, from social media, from your family members, from the people that God has given you to lead. That is what I feel we don't have in our Kenyan leadership. They feel,
Okay. And we've seen, during Ruto's tenure, we've seen a lot of abductions and a lot of things that could not fit in a society. And by so, can you rate President Ruto out of 10?
Jesus, you know, I'm not a politician. I mean, I don't like politics. So, do you know, you can ask me about, I don't know, a governor of where
I'm just saying now about how the scorecard, how it is performed. It's not about the leaders from different counties or wards, but how he has performed maybe out of 10.
I would say 5.
5?
Yeah.
Okay.
He still have a long way to go.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. And I think that was an opener because I think what happened in Butere House is not something that we could embrace. And even if someone has done something wrong, I think there is a way that you could correct them. There is a way that you could put things into order if only you're supposed to. Not even, instead of trying to mistreat them or even trying to, you see, the kind of tear gas that was lobbed for them during the event.
I was so worried. We have a girl who performs stand-up comedy. And last year she was the first one nationally, and this year still, she was still performing there. And I was so worried, of course, about her. And being a teacher, I was so worried about the girls and all the students that were there. So I hope they have healed from the trauma. It was not easy, but I pray God help them.
Okay, that was not easy. Okay, and now let's know Monica. Yes, we've known that you're a teacher, you're a minister of the gospel. And one thing, it is not easy to handle things. Through the levels that you are. You're a teacher, you're a minister, you're a parent at the same time. You are married also at the same time. How do you manage, how do you navigate through all this?
Yes, as you've said, it's never easy. But God always gives the grace. Every time I look at my marriage, my children, ministry, and job, and many other things that we do that people don't know, I always take it as the 5 talents that Christ gave. I don't know, he gave who? I don't know. There are people he gave the talents. There is the one who was given 2, another one was given 5, another one was given 1. And I always take each responsibility as a talent. And I keep trusting God that with serving each with the faithfulness that it deserves, God will continue, you know, even adding more. Because I trust God that I'll even keep on having more responsibility. But it is not easy. The only thing I do is to try shift gears. Anytime I'm in class, I don't go there as a minister. I don't go there as a wife because I'm not standing before Pastor Isaac. I don't go there as I said as a minister. I don't also look at them as my Asaph. I have to shift gears. The same case when I go back to the house, I'm not talking to my husband like my students because hiyo itakuwa vibaya. The same case when I get to my ministry, I won't talk to the people, the audience that I'm ministering to, like seeing my husband or my children and all that. So it's all about shifting gears and trusting God that He gives you the grace that when you are doing what you are doing at that particular time, God will help you so that you don't see your student as your husband. You also don't see your husband because ukiona bwana wako kama wanafunzi utamkemea, mtakosana, you know, as teachers unaangushanga kitu and they pick, so you also expect that your husband is also picking. You also do it in, I mean, haitakaa vizuri. It's not easy. It's not easy shifting those gears, but you have to be intentional. You have to be intentional, and when you are intentional, God sees those faithfulness, and He's able to add more responsibility your way.
That's true. And I think there is something you had touched there, but I also have to get a kind of understanding from the same.
Yes.
What is the challenge? You're in school. And there is a thought that you're getting back home and you know that you're a wife.
Yes.
What challenges do you face there?
It's not easy because sometimes ualimu, unajua this is something you are trained. So ualimu inaamkanga saa zingine. It also requires you to have an understanding husband who will understand in ualimu, and then who will quicken you. Hapa you behaved like this is cool, and he's able to remind you, and you're able to shift. But it's not easy because sometimes you do something na unakuta you have hurted your spouse, you have hurted even your children, and those hurtings are always there because you find in school we keep commanding here and there, go, run, do, so there is a lot of commanding, and that, in fact, that is one of the biggest challenge that I have suffered, finding myself wanting to command anywhere, like nikikuta na watu, I still want to command and send the same command, and sometimes it doesn't end up well. It end up costing your laughter, your peace, and everything, and even the joy of the family. But thank God, the husband always understands, and he's able to tell you, this one, I don't think it was to be like this in this setup. If you are in school, it is okay, but in this setup, it's not right, and he's able to correct.
Okay, great. You saw a gospel singer.
Yes.
Or a musician or artist. How did you start? And I think this is a recap because I think I asked the same question the first time you were here for the first show. It's a recap because I know we can never know who is watching us, and there's someone maybe who feels, and I think if it becomes a calling, it is not a responsibility that you should carry or a duty. If it's a calling, it's a calling. And we need to find a way for maybe someone who feels like I need to record a song. So how did you start singing?
I would say it's a call. I used to sing. I would sing in church and all over. And it was a call that I could not understand. That is why last time I said, you need an Eli, a prophet in your life, who will help you to understand the calling of God in your life. So I would hear it, but I would not understand until I met one Eli who asked me, Monica, how about you recording your songs? That time I would hear new song would come, I would sing and sing and sing, and at the end of the day, naachana nayo hata I don't think I would even remember to record even in my phone because I knew that I was not a recording minister, a recording artist, until now the Eli. That is why it's good as a minister or as a growing child of God, you need to have an Eli in your life who who is helping you. You know the story of Samuel, who is helping you understand the calling of God in your life. So he just needed to say just a word. Hey, how about you record the songs of your own? And that thing I went thinking, and by the way, I always hear songs. When I'm alone, when I'm washing utensils, I find myself singing a song that I've never heard it anywhere. And I started recording the songs in my phone. And from there, I went to the studio. The going of the studio was not easy because I took school fees, and I don't encourage anybody. If it is not God who have told you to do that, please don't. Because I took school fees, went, paid the studio, and it was not easy to gather the same amount again to pay the school fees. It was not easy. Lakini kama Mungu amekwambia, wewe fanya. But do not dare. If the Lord
because
has not
still
told,
need the fees in your school.
Yes, I was still in school. Yes, okay, I was working partly and still in campus. So I went to the studio, recorded the songs. God helped me, did the video, and that is where the song Wa Favor came from, because my very first song was about favor, favor ya Mungu. And from there, nimekuwa nikifanya songs here and there, and I thank God. Yes.
Okay, that's great. So for someone who is upcoming and they find challenges, how do you advise them to do?
Challenges are there. Many of them, because good music requires some good money.
Yeah, sure.
I'm married to a producer, so I understand what it means to record a good audio music with good backup, with good some live instruments. So it's not easy, but you need determination, because ukikosa pesa kidogo hivi and you are not called and you are not determined, you give up along the way. Something else that people don't understand, you imagine that you record the song, you release it on YouTube, and you wake up the following morning, your song is being listened everywhere. That is something that people meet it along the way, and they discourage them so much, finding that wimbo haiendi. So it's something that really discourages them. So you need to understand that before you sing to the people first, you are singing unto God. So as long as God is happy and pleased of this piece, then praise the Lord. Then maybe you have a husband. Your husband will love your music. Maybe your children. And God will continue growing. Ukitoa wimbo na hit na trend, praise the Lord. But some other people have to go through the process, and the process, Samba, it's not easy. It is difficult, because remember, this music, it has taken a lot of money to do the audio, taken a lot of money to do the video, because you have to pay the attires, you have to pay the ground, the venues and all that. So it takes a lot of money. Na unapata ile pesa hairudi. So if you are not focused, you will lose the determination along the way. So it's good to keep the focus. Mungu tu akitaka siku yake, you will hit ile siku tu atataka.
That's true.
Yeah.
And what is the impact of fame and popularity? Now, suppose your songs hit.
If you are not prepared of it, inaweza kusimamisha ama inaweza kutupa. I'm sure you have seen some people unashanga kai. This person used to sing so well. This person was a minister. Then what happened? And you even wish as a person, I wish they didn't trend. I wish they didn't receive this fame. It's because you have not built the capacity to handle the fame. If you do not have the capacity to handle the fame, imagine you'll go back and now you begin to focus on the fame. And let me tell you, you would rather have God than have the fame. Because this fame will bring you down, will scatter your life. At some point you wonder, ulikuwa unaitwa nani? What are you? Who are you? Because of the fame. So I pray that even as we trust God for the fame, that God gives you the capacity to withstand the fame, the capacity to, cling on God. Even while the fame, yani ujali, uko wapi, yani you are clinging on God and you don't care whether you are trending on anything. I think I feel if you the fame, if you don't have the capacity, it will bring you down. In fact, it will kill you.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. So this is to mean that you're not supposed to celebrate. Yeah, there is a point where a normal person will only celebrate, but not to show that there's something I've achieved without God.
Yes.
You have to trust that if I've made some steps in life, and when it comes to music or what you're doing as a calling, it is because of God and the purpose of God.
Yes.
Okay, that's a good one. And now we're deep today into your stories, and I remember you telling me or giving a glimpse of a story that took place during the post-election violence. You can go down and let us know what happened.
All right. Mungu amenisaidia sana, sana, sana.
Yeah.
I look at my life today and I just thank God because some things happen just to save your life.
Yeah.
However ugly they are.
Yeah.
I look at my husband and I always tell him, maybe hata ungewahi nijua, hata singewahi kuwa mwimbaji. But the post-election violence, it was a very ugly story, and a story that I wouldn't wish it happen again.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even desire it come again. Even a snippet of it, I wouldn't wish. But I choose to really thank God because out of it, a girl was saved. Out of it, a girl was rescued. So in 2007, I was born and brought up in Eldoret, a place called Rorigi Band Forest. That is where I was born. And in 2007, I'd just done class 8. I cannot forget on 27th, on Sunday in the afternoon, vita ikaanza. Vita. And vita ilikuwa all over. Na ilianza when we were not ready. So you couldn't even rescue anything. You only rescued yourselves. And we all ran away, went to the school. At least there were some police to try and guard the school. And it was not easy to see your home burnt. It was not easy to see your animals, your livestock being cut. Because mi sijui ni unyama gani ilikuwa hapo. Because even chakula kwa shamba, it was being cut down. We used to have big plantation of sugar canes, bananas, everything was just cut down. But of course, it was the whole village. And I think seeing people dying in your eyes, in front of you, people being slashed to death, the picture was so traumatizing. Na I really want to thank God because ameniponya. Because few years ago, I remember even posting on my status, what can you do to heal from a very traumatizing situation? And I was very specific, from post-election trauma. Because I would sleep. Na hiyo usiku nitakimbia. It was not easy at all. But Mungu, as we continue, the Lord has continued to heal my heart and heal my mind and everything. And tukatoroka, house were burnt. I remember one of my relatives decided to go back and rescue his livestock. And it was not easy. Aliwekwa mapanga, and in fact alizikwa na hizo mapanga tu kwa kichwa. Yani, it was not easy. One of my classmates had just been circumcised. So when people are running away, he couldn't leave the house. And that young man was found in the house. He was cut into small pieces, and he was thrown away. So seeing people dying, seeing people losing their life and all that, it was not easy at all. But God made a way. We were able to be transferred to Nairobi through his lodi za mizigo. And even on our way to Nairobi, haikuwa rahisi, all the way. Nakumbuka at some point Timboroa, there's a place called Timboroa, tukapata vita ikiwa kali sana, na tulikuwa tunacheza tu na mawe, unaruka tu na mawe, wengine unasikia imewagonga, and all that, and it was not easy. I took a lot of time to heal from it, but I think I was not able to talk about this when I was not crying. But I am so glad that I can explain this whole scenario when I'm still sober. This means that God has healed me completely from the trauma. Haikuwa rahisi, and I wouldn't pray at all. That is why you asked me about something to do with political, and I told you, me something to do with politicians and politicals. I am not there. I am not there. I just pray for them. I pray for my leaders. Whoever is there, I pray for them. Because I know what happened. We were able to move from there. Hata nakumbuka tukifika Nairobi, I had lost my hearing. Mi ile kitu tu nilikuwa nasikia ni hizo gunshot, tear gas. That is the only thing. I think I stayed for about 2 weeks bila kusikia. Na vile tulifika Nairobi, God alisaidia. Watu walitupea manguo, walitupea chakula. Nilikuwa naitwa watu wa kuresoi. Hata kama ni nguo kubwa aje, tulipewa chakula, tulipewa manguo kabisa. People received us, people from Nairobi received us so well, and we were able to settle. And here I am. I thank God. You know what? Let me say this. That Sunday, ndio vita zitoke. There's a relative of mine, a distant one, that tulikuwa tumemaliza class 8. We had talked. Na tukaambiana sasa, juu kwenu mko na mashamba kubwa. I think you marry me. Nitatoroka kwetu. I'm going to run away and come. Mark you is a relative. Mimi nitakuja, utanioa. Utanioa. Let me tell you. That is why I'm saying sijui ningekuwa mama wa watoto wangapi, hata sijui. Sijui. And that same person, I think in 2016, the person died. So I think I would be a widow with many children, with sijui mambo ya wapi. I want to say this, that however a situation agree it is. That is why the Bible says that all things works together for good for them that loves the Lord. Because that ugly situation saved this girl.
Sure.
Yes.
That's great. So I think someone is encouraged there. And 07 was not easy for many people because people are shifting from home to towns and from towns to rural areas. So it was not easy. Okay, that's a great one. And I think we shall be having a short break and we shall come back. So remember, you're watching EBN TV, The Spheres of Life, and this is the Scarred Footprint. Tonight on board, we have Monica Veva. She's a teacher, she's a gospel musician, and we shall be getting one of her songs as we go for a short break. As we come back, we shall be reading some of your comments that you shall have sent to us. Thank you for watching The Spheres of Life.
Umwema, 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 Yesu umwema, 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 Yesu umwema, oh umwema, umwema, Yesu umwema. Umenitendea mema sawa sawa na neno lako, umenizunguka, umenizingira na wema wako. Umwema, 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 hakika umwema. Umenizunguka, umenizingira na wema wako. Umwema, 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 hakika umwema. fahari uzuri wako Bwana.
Thank you for watching EBN TV and welcome back. We're reading some of your comments and we're starting with Pastor Douglas watching from Arambe. Thank you for watching with Pastor Douglas again, blessed by our ministry. And there is, I think we had an issue with sound. Thank you for asking for that. And with Douglas again, kindly check. Oh, Saki, thank you. It's about sound. Ami Janet, Umama Yesu, thank you for watching. Neema yako Yesu imetutetea. This is Fijival Karanja and Becky Maina. Wow, encouraging. It's a blessing to listen to this great testimony with Dina Mwania. May the Lord heal your aunt completely and all those who were affected during that time. We pray that it will never ever happen again in our beloved motherland. Thank you, Dina, for watching. We have Aizo Sakis, proud of your praises. How
Precious. Precious.
Okay. I love listening to this testimony. It reminds me that you are a strong woman. Thank you for watching. And with Veronica Katunge, hi Monica Waveva, good to see you. And with Dina again, good piece of advice there at Monica. Dina again, nice song there, Minister Monica. Neema inatutetea. We have Dina again, good evening, our host and Minister Monica Waveva. Eastlands is well represented with Susan. The topic is beneficial, be blessed all for good work. And we have Damari K. Neema imetutetea. And I want to see if we have other, we have, Dina, nice song there, Minister Monica, Neema inatutetea. Douglas watching from Arambe with another one. Terry Wakeni, powerful song, Mommy. Okay, thank you for watching. Joy Gakara, it's a blessing to listen to you, Mama. Thank you. We have Annie Janet Umwema Yesu. Becky Maina, well, encouraging. It's a blessing to listen to. Okay, we had read that. And we have, yes, I think we have Bengal, Psalmist. Wow, Nakuru and Meru, well represented. Greetings to Mama Veva. Okay. That's great. And those are some of the comments that we've just received from you. You can still keep on sending it because we still have the guest and the show is still moving on. And coming back to Monica, our guest tonight, our topic today, I said, is the scarred footprint. And these are the challenges. These are the ways and the steps that you made through as you grew up. And as things came on choking you and things were not encouraging in your life, you found yourself victorious at the end of the story. And this is what we normally do to make sure that outside there in the society, in your workplace, in your home, you are encouraged because you are not alone. And as we normally say here on the spheres of life, please don't die alone, because we are here to encourage one another because we belong to one another. Welcome back to EBN TV, Monica. And we had captured, I think, part of what happened during 007, and this is post-election violence and things were not so good.
Yes.
And on that note, 07, you were in class 8. How did you come from class 8 all the way to Form 4 and coming to Nairobi? How was it?
So we settled in Thika. My aunt hosted us. And at that point, I loved books. I loved, I'm an academician,
Yes.
if there is a word like that.
It's a bookworm.
Yeah, so I remember very well that because we were so many, I looked big because I was the firstborn, and my aunt thought it's good to just allow Monica become a house girl instead of her going on with her education. Anyway, where she has done the KCSE, the school is already burnt down, so we cannot even access her papers. So it's better she just go and become a house help. And she didn't tell me. Let me tell you, one evening when I was just doing my errands in the house, nasikia tu akisema msichana ndio huyo. Sasa hata nimetafutiwa watu wa kunichukua, and they had even come to pick me. Msichana ndio huyo. And then I was called. Now, these are the people who have come to pick you. You will now become a house help. I don't know where I got the courage to even face my auntie. And I remember telling her, I would rather go back to class 8, but I'm not going to become a house girl at this point, because I knew I was looking for papers. And they couldn't even understand the kind of confidence I spoke to them with, but they gave me the chance. I just looked for a small school. It was just an informal school. Vitu za Form 3. I was being taught in Form 1 because the teachers there would teach whatever they remember. So in Form 1, I don't think I went through any curriculum. Guess what? I don't know where God gave me this wisdom. Because we looked for a school. I don't have the papers for class 8. And the Form 1, where I have been, it is an informal school. And I want to transfer to a good school. So where do you start? One Saturday, I took a bottle of water. I went near a certain dam, a dam somewhere. I didn't know what I had gone to do. But I have had people fast and people pray. Remember, I was just in Form 1. I went there and I was just crying. I don't know how to pray. Please, God, give me a good school. Please, God, give me a good school. Please, God, give me a good school. And God did. I was able to join Juja Secondary. It was a day school. I was able to join them. And Form 2, everything was E, from top to bottom. Everything was E from top to bottom. I'm telling you. Now, the person talking to you here is a teacher. But in Form 2, I got E's. Because in Form 1, I was in an informal school. Form 2, here I am. I don't have even the basics of secondary school. But here I am. Mi nilikazana tu. I never used to sleep and I used to every evening naenda hapo shule yetu ilikuwa karibu na JKUAT. I would go stand there before getting into the matatu. I used to admire girls with those long sling bag coming from JKUAT, and I used to cry telling God, I know I am not a bright girl, but please give me an opportunity to go to the university. I know my grades don't allow. Remember, I have E's from top to bottom. I know my grades don't allow. I promise to work hard. Please give me an opportunity to go to the university. And I was continuing. Grades started changing. And to my surprise, after Form 4, I was the second girl in our school.
Congratulations.
The Lord did me great, and I'm so honored by that. Now, I was ready for kazi ya nyumba. Because I have the paper. I have the papers. I don't know when I'll go to the university, but I have the grades. So I was ready to go for kazi ya nyumba. I went for it, and I did it for around 7 months. Then we did the harambe. I was able to go to the university. I was in Mount Kenya University. When I went there, negative words were spoken towards my life. Sijui kama unajua hii wimbo ya mama ya hakuna silaha. Hey, you should sing that song with an understanding, because silaha ilirushwa na silaha iliyorushwa kwangu ilikuwa silaha ya maneno. Maneno ilinenwa na maneno ilisemwa that you will not graduate, and should you graduate, you'll only graduate with the 2 degrees. The graduation of a baby, you'll get pregnant, and the other graduation of ugonjwa ya ukimwi. And maneno ilinenwa na people who have authority over me. And it was not easy, because those words almost manifested themselves. How did they manifest? They said, I did not get either of the 2, but I failed to graduate. I missed the first graduation. Nimemaliza kusoma. I missed the second graduation, Jeff. I missed the third graduation, Jeff. Nimemaliza kusoma. The fourth, the fifth, I graduated on the sixth graduation. It was not easy. At that point, that education system declared that without the TSC number, nobody is allowed to teach. So there is pressure in school. I have to leave working. Then at home, they are saying there is no way you can miss graduation. So, because it was issues to do with missing marks.
You've not been in school.
So it means you have not been in school. So now explain. It was not easy. And let me tell you, I almost gave up. I almost lost hope. And I remember one evening, that is why it is good to stop complaining and tell God exactly what you want. One evening we were traveling to Kirinyaga with Dr. Sarah. That time I had already joined Dr. Sarah team. So one evening we were traveling, was it evening or morning? We were traveling and my heart was in pain. I think tears were just rolling. And one of us, he's a drummist called Willie. I remember him asking me, Monica, what is troubling you? Because at that time when he's asking me, I'm trying to see how am I able to open the window, jump through, so that a lorry that is coming can step on me na hiyo maisha maneno yangu na maisha ishi hapo, because I'm tired of explaining this thing. And I remember him asking me, and the only thing he asked me, unataka kugraduate lini? All this time I was complaining, oh God, I missed the first graduation. Oh, where were you? The second graduation. And whoever that is listening to me, in whatever stubborn your situation is, stop complaining and tell God what you want. Wimbo ya mama, liseme litaje. Yeye anaweza. He asked me, unataka kugraduate lini? And with my, sijui ni ujinga ama ni nini, I mentioned the date. Guess what? Those were the exact date that that I graduated. The spiritual realms dictated
to the university when the graduation should happen, because I already said.
Yeah.
And I was able to graduate. And praise the Lord,
Amen.
I'm now a teacher.
Great.
The journey has not been easy.
Yeah.
It is a story altogether.
Yeah, sure.
And I really thank God.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was a great one, and I think our time is almost coming up to an end.
Oh my God.
But I shall give you some few minutes to just give you your final word. And I think your story is so great, and that's why we normally say that on the Spheres of Life, we make sure that every story that we have, we get here, we make sure that you're challenged and you're encouraged and you're growing in that. And at one time, you shall find yourself getting better and growing in the positive side of your life. And I think I don't want to leave some people out. We have Senior Munene, great testimonies, Ma'am Monica, and we have Martha Wamburu Kasarani, well tuned. We have Senior Munene, again, powerful song, Ma'am Monica Veva, more grace. We have Jacinda Ruto listening from Thika and getting blessed. We have Senior again tuned for the testimony, so powerful. And we have Dina Monia, again, great testimony and congratulations. When God says yes, nobody can say no, and no weapon fashioned against us shall prosper. And I think that is where I come to the end of the comments that you sent in. And if you sent another after this, I'll just be responding to them. So don't feel discouraged, because we are here to listen to one another and to respond to one another. So that's a great piece that you've shared unto us, and it's a good one. Thank you for coming to EBN TV, and thank you for encouraging a great society. As you see, we have students who are still listening. We have people who want to be singers, and we have people who have gone through many challenges that are choking them in life, and you've done something great. So I know your story is not ending here, and I think I shall give you another time to from 4. I think there's a story of you becoming house help after Form 4, because you had the papers.
Yes.
I think you skipped from there up to where you graduated.
Yes.
I think that is a part that we would like to know, so that we see how you can shift from one place to another. But unto this point, because of time, I would like you to share your final word, and maybe you crown it with some kind of piece of admission to the society.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I started by saying I'm from church today,
Yeah.
and it was very powerful. Allow me to encourage the viewers with whatever was ministered to today. We were ministered to about the setbacks, setups, and comebacks.
Yes.
The challenges that you are going through right now are your setbacks.
Yeah.
They are your setbacks. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's about lack of job. You are not married yet. You are feeling hopeless. All those things are setbacks. I want you to set up. Set up, you are told, it's planning.
Yeah.
Being ready. Reorganizing. Re-strategizing. It is part of setup.
Yeah.
Because your comeback is coming. When the comeback comes, the Lord settles you.
Yeah.
When the comeback comes, the Lord establishes you.
Yeah.
When the comeback comes, the Lord brings growth to you.
Yeah.
When the comeback comes, there is restoration.
Yeah.
When the comeback comes, there is growth.
Yeah.
So in whatever setbacks that you're suffering, that you're having right now,
Yeah.
child of God, the worst thing that you can do is to give up.
Yeah.
The worst thing that you can do is to lose hope. The worst thing that you can do is to hate yourself.
Yeah.
Come on, just forgive yourself and, clothe yourself with strength, set up and prepare for what God is going to do, because there will be a great comeback about you. Watu hawakujui, they'll get to know you. Watu hawajakusikia, they'll get to hear you. I would have lost hope hizo masiku, but I thank God that I was able to set up, and here I am encouraging you. Who knows, you should be the one tomorrow seated here encouraging children of God. So please set up and get ready for your comeback. God bless you so much, and thank you for listening to me.
Yeah, great. You can give out your social media platforms for maybe your YouTube account and something.
Asante. Na nitume salamu.
Yeah, you can do that.
Nitume salamu to my husband. I had he's there, Isosakis. Thank you so much. And my family, Mercy, my helper. God bless you so much. Spirit of reverence, nimewasikia ukiwasoma. God bless you. And whoever is watching, may the Lord bless you. Thank you for taking time to love me and to love God. That is the reason why you are here. My social media handles is Monica Wafavor. I'm our favor music. Ukitafuta hiyo utanipata. Please follow me. You'll be able to get more and more of me. God bless you.
Thank you so much, and thank you for finding your precious time to be on the Spheres of Life EBN TV. And as you've said, and I know a lot of people are encouraged, and I know the moment you do that to someone and the others does to another, I think we are growing together as a society. We become so strong. Remember, this is EBN TV, the Spheres of Life, and this is the Scarred Footprint. Tonight on board, we've had Monica Wafavor. She's a teacher. She is a gospel musician, and I know she has blessed you throughout the show. And our social media platforms remain on Facebook, Somba Jeff the Legend, and TLP TV on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sending in your comments. And if any of your comments is not read, I'll be responding to it anytime from now. I'm the face of the show, Chef Kimayo. Until next time, we bless your week and we bless your night. Thank you for watching. May God guide you. Bye.
Baba wa mbinguni, mapenzi yako yatimize. He Baba wa mbinguni, mapenzi yako yatimize. Ewe Baba, Baba wa mbinguni, mapenzi yako